Today you will learn the ultimate way to get traffic from Amazon so you can drive traffic to your affiliate links for free. Also, if you stay until the end, you will see the secret traffic methods that I have used to get over 30,000 website visitors every day for free. Okay, so today is the 7th module in a free course I've been uploading to YouTube. And that course teaches you how to build an affiliate marketing business without a website. And I'll also put links to all the other modules in the description so you don't miss out. Okay, so let's go to the computer and let's start driving traffic to your affiliate links from Amazon. Now, this process is very simple. Things tend to work better when we keep them simple. So hopefully I'm going to remove all of the obstacles that might be holding you back. So this is what you will learn today. So you're going to learn why Amazon is so powerful. So Amazon really is a powerhouse of traffic generation if we know how to use it in the right way. Now listen, I use Amazon to drive traffic to my websites. I primarily use it to build an email list, but you can use it to promote whatever you like. So you're going to learn why I use it and why it's so powerful. You're also going to learn how to find out what people actually want on Amazon. You're going to learn how to do keyword research specifically for Amazon so you can attract the right type of traffic. And the right type of traffic is traffic that buys. I'm also going to show you how to reverse engineer successful pages. So if we take some of what other people are doing successfully and we model what we do based on what they're doing, then we should see similar results with all things being equal. But it's important to note that we're not copying, we are just being inspired by, we are modeling what they're doing. So I'll show you how to reverse engineer successful pages. You're also going to learn how to make quick ebooks that drive traffic. Now, these little Kindle books really are quick and easy to make. I'll show you the structure. I'll show you how to make them look very professional so people keep coming back for more. So the next time you upload one, you have an audience there ready to grab it and take the type of action that you want them to, which is obviously to click the links inside these books. So we can add links and we can add affiliate links if we want to. As you know, I'm using mine to build an email list, but it's up to you. You can choose to drive traffic to wherever you like. But these books really are quick and easy to make. People who have access to Kindle, and listen, Kindle is a free app. You do not need to pay to use Kindle. The app itself is free. If you want to grab books, unless you're using Amazon Unlimited, then it's going to cost a little bit of money to download these books. But most people who use Kindle, or a large percentage of them, have access to Kindle Unlimited. And that's where you're going to put your little ebooks. They're really quick and easy to make. And the people who use Kindle Unlimited don't really want really long, in-depth books. Most of the books on there are short, little books that can be read in a matter of minutes. And that is because it's all about the content. It's about delivering value. And that's what people use it for. So you will use it in a similar way. You'll deliver maximum value to your audience, but without creating these massive ebooks. Then I'm going to show you how to drive traffic to these pages. We do that by taking advantage of the Amazon algorithm. So I'm going to show you how to maximize your traffic on Amazon so you get the right type of traffic. And what's the right type of traffic? Traffic that buys. Now, if you're not sure just how powerful Amazon is, let's take a look at the actual traffic stats. We can see that worldwide, it is the 11th most popular website on the planet In the United States, it's the 4th. If we have a look at the traffic overview over the last 6 months, it has consistently received over 2 billion visits every single month, and that is increasing. And if we have a look at traffic by country, United States gets 82% of that traffic, followed by Canada, UK, China, and then India. So it is powerful. Not only does it attract traffic, but it also attracts traffic with money to spend. Buyers who are looking for a solution. Now, the great thing with Amazon is we have various countries all around the world with their own version of Amazon. So, for example, if you want to target just UK traffic, we can have a look at the UK version and take a deep dive into how much traffic is available. But we can also take a dive into other countries. So Amazon.de, I think that's Germany. So there we can see that gets over 600 million. So let's say we're going to target Amazon.com because it has the widest market available. Let's go to the .com and let's find out what people are really absolutely searching for on the platform. Now, we have multiple ways to find out. One of the best is to just use the search bar here. So let's say you're in weight loss and we want to find out what people are really searching for in that niche. So we type in weight loss, and now we have this suggestions. So a list of suggestions. So weight loss pills for women is an incredibly popular search phrase. So we could create content for that market. Weight loss for women, weight loss journal, weight loss pills for men, weight loss tea, weight loss shakes. You get the idea. So let's say we want to go with weight loss for women. Now, we really want to get a little bit more specific here, because if we target just that key phrase, weight loss for women, what we're going to get is the absolute best selling products on Amazon. Now, Amazon, just like any other search engine, it has its own algorithm. And what it tends to do is put the highest converting products front and center. So these are going to be the best sellers. You won't be able to compete with those. So what we need to do is drill down a little bit narrower. So there's a few ways of doing that. I'll show you both. And then we're going to look at using some external tools to really uncover what is going on Amazon. So again, we go back to this search bar, and now we have this key phrase, press space, and it's going to narrow things down a little bit. So weight loss for women that works fast. Weight loss for women that works fast. So you could go with that one. Now you're going to get a little bit more specific, but again, look at how many reviews each of these products have got. It's pretty high, so you're not going to be able to just walk in and compete with those. So instead, we use this all section, go with that, and then go down to Kindle store. So it's still going to get you a massive amount of potential customers, because we're slicing things down and slicing again. So let's say now what we've got, well, it's still very competitive, as you would expect with weight loss, but there are some opportunities here. So we can sneak in and get your content indexed here, hopefully above of some of the weaker attempts. And to do that, we really have to drill down into the sub-niche level. I created a previous module that spoke about finding your sub-niche. So I suggest you go back and have a look at that if you need to, because what we're going to do now is head over to an external tool, a third-party tool called Ahrefs. They have a free version available. It is called the Keyword Generator. and it's going to allow you to find thousands of keyword ideas in seconds. So you're going to see what people are searching for on Amazon, because we have these tabs here. We have Google, Bing, YouTube, Amazon. Click on Amazon, choose the country that you want to target. Let's say we're going for Amazon.com, then we just go with United States, enter in a keyword. So we could go pretty broad just to get some ideas. Weight loss, find keywords. Let's prove that I'm not a robot. Just fill in that capture thingy. So here we can see that the search volume for weight loss is epic. 53,000 people searching on Amazon for weight loss every month. Weight loss pills. And this kind of matches what we saw in that suggested search box. So it kind of matches, but we might want to get a little bit more specific. So let's say weight loss for women. Let's grab that. So that's got 12,000 searches a month. So we know that there's a demand there for this type of content. So weight loss for women after, well, let's just go with that for the moment. We can add other things like after pregnancy, weight loss for women, diet plan, weight loss pills. So let's just go with that. Find keywords. Do we have to do the I'm a robot thingy again? Mountains or hills. Let's find mountains or hills. So 1, 2, 3. Hopefully I'm not missing any. Okay. So now we are drilling down even further. So diet shakes for weight loss for women. That's got 700 searches. And this search volume is different from Google, because with Google search volume, people are looking for information. They're looking for specific strategies and content that's going to point them in the right direction. On Amazon, they are looking to buy products. So the search volume doesn't need to be crazy high, because if we can get maybe like a 1% conversion rate, we're going to be doing amazingly well. And, hopefully you're going to get a lot more than just a 1% conversion rate. But even at that level, you're going to be making money. You're going to be making affiliate sales. So use the free tool from Ahrefs. You don't have to upgrade to the premium version to do this. Ahrefs is a fantastic tool. I'm not affiliated or associated with them in any way, but I know from experience, from using it myself, it is an amazing tool. Okay, so now we're going to use another third-party tool. This one is free to use, but it does have premium options available. And again, I'm not associated or affiliated with this website. So it's called Spyfu.com, Spyfu.com. And it's really simple. So we just type in a website address here. So I'm going to type in Amazon, and it's not, I'm running into an issue here. So let me just, oops. I needed to check that box. Okay, so let's try again. Let's type in Amazon.com, and it's going to bring back a lot of data about Amazon. What we really need to focus on is this section here. So SEO research, click on that, then go down to top pages. And now it's going to bring us a list of the best performing pages on Amazon. So we can change things slightly here. So we can go with pages with the most organic traffic or new pages. I recommend that you leave it as default, so it brings you the most organic pages. So here we can see the page, and we can see the estimated monthly SEO clicks according to those keywords. And we have a really nice feature here, so we can drill down into the specific keywords that people are using there. But what we want to do is apply a filter to this, because this information here is very vague. It's too wide. So we need to think about your niche, what people are searching for in your niche. So let's say weight loss. If we apply that as a filter, it's going to change the results here, and we can see the best performing pages for weight loss. So we might want to get really specific here, because again here, this is very general stuff for that niche. So we can use this tool to drill down. So weight loss book, or weight loss in Kindle, maybe. Oops, that one's got no results, so it's too wide. So that's good to know. So weight loss book. And this one, weight loss for Christians. So that's a surprise result. So that tells us it's performing really well in Google. So it could be worth considering. If we have a look at the actual keywords being used, so Christian weight loss book, we can see that position in the search engines is number 3. Search volume was 180. Remember, that's 180 buyers. SEO clicks 10, and keyword difficulty is 79. That's pretty high. So what you might want to do is just play around with this, try and drill down into the sub niche level. So weight loss for women. Does it have anything for that? Let's go with book, weight loss book for women. Okay, again, we went too wide. What if we remove that? Weight loss. Okay, so just spend a bit of time playing around with the keywords and make sure that you get things laser targeted, so your keywords absolutely match your niche and the target audience that you're going for. So maybe this one, a course in weight loss, 21 spiritual lessons. So what we might want to do is have a look at this page. So let's go to Amazon if we were targeting that. And FYI, I don't encourage you to go for that one. That's too difficult. So you want to get the keyword difficulty down as low as possible. But when you have a right balance between search volume and keyword difficulty, so hopefully a high search volume but low keyword difficulty and a relatively high number of clicks, go have a look at the page, study the headline itself, and really take the time to study why this headline works so well. So not only look for keywords such as weight loss, but also look at the emotional impact of the headline. So this is obviously going to be the title of a book. So you want to make sure that your book title, and when I say book, I'm not talking about writing 200 pages or whatever. I'm talking about making really quick and easy to make little books that you can just rank fast and move on to the next, and then rinse and repeat. So what I want you to do is think about the actual name, make sure that it has an emotional impact, it has relevant keywords, and also study the page. Read through the description, make sure that the content that you write is similar in structure. I'm not saying copy, I'm saying model. There's a difference between copying and being inspired. So you want to be inspired by the copy on this page, because you know it works, you know it's going to get ranked in Google. And to help you do that, to help you figure out how often you should be putting in your keywords, we can use a tool like a online keyword density checker. It's quite a mouthful, but if we go to Google and we type in keyword density checker, we're going to get loads of results here. So the one that I'm using at the moment, this is from Copyrightly, and if we put the URL of the Amazon page in here, click check, it's going to bring back a list of all the words being used on that page in order of density, so how often they're being used. So we can see that the word book has been used 43 times, the percentage is 1.10, and if we go down to top words by density, so we want 2 words, so if we have a look, we can find the word weight loss has got a count of 10, and the percentage is 0.26. And we can get to the long tail keyword density by looking at this section here, top words by density times 3. So use this as a general guide. You don't want to copy exactly. So let's say that page has got weight loss mentioned 10 times. You don't really want to hit that same exact percentage. You just want to use it as a rough guide. And different keyword density tools might produce different results. So if you go to, let's say, a good one is the Internet Marketing Ninjas one. So if we paste in that page there, it will bring back a similar result. It will be structured differently, but there we can see that here it's saying that the word weight loss is only mentioned 3 times with a 0.42% keyword density. So what you need to do is apply a little bit of common sense here. So obviously the words weight loss are going to be mentioned more than that. So you have to apply a little bit of common sense here and check multiple tools, but the best tool you have available is your brain. So take the time to read through all the copy on this page. Take the time to read through the reviews. Find out what people like about it. Find out what they dislike about it. And then make something better. Now, obviously, you're not going to try and compete with a book like this that is a New York Times bestseller. But what I don't want to do is single out any small little independent businesses that are achieving good results in Amazon. What I don't want to do is single them out and then show you how to essentially damage their business. I don't want to be that guy. So instead, I'm showing you the ones that are kind of bulletproof, that we don't really have any chance of knocking off, and using that as an example. And then you apply the same techniques to your own content in your own niche. And obviously it should go without saying, but someone's going to say, well, a page like this has got hundreds of backlinks, not just normal backlinks, but high authority backlinks from the New York Times and other publications. Well, of course, we're talking about doing this kind of thing on a micro niche level. So you don't need the same kind of power behind it. All you really need is just the right keywords, the right content put in front of the right audience. And Google loves Amazon. Amazon itself is its own search engine. Okay, so let's go ahead and start working on your piece of content. Now, because we're uploading to Kindle, we don't have to make really long-winded pages, books, or write a lot of pages. In fact, a lot of these little ebooks that you'll see are just a few pages long, 7-10 pages, as long as it delivers really good content, because we're going to give these away for free, right? The real target here is Kindle Unlimited users. So what happens is people will pay a monthly subscription to Amazon in order to access an unlimited number of free Kindle books. Now, you want to target that audience. They are buyers because they're paying every month. Kindle Unlimited is a really good service in itself. I use it myself. I've been a member of that for a number of years. And every now and then, a couple of times a month, I'll go download a new book. There was a point in time when I tried to read a book every night or two. And that's all I did. I'd completely dropped the TV, everything else, just reading a load of books. Tried to read 1 or 2 every night. And one every night, or 2 rather. I couldn't read 2 books in a night. But I think it's a really good way to get a lot of information into your brain really quickly. And Kindle can be a good source for that. Okay, so let's make a Kindle book. Okay, so we're in Google Docs. Give it a title. So let's think about the keywords. So we could say weight loss for woman, maybe, or weight loss for men. That's something I can relate to more, actually. So weight loss for men over 40. So this isn't the finished title, it's just something that will make it easy for us to come back and find it later on. Okay, so let's think about the structure. So we need chapters, right? So chapter 1, we have chapter 2, chapter 3. Let's say we'll go with that for the moment. We also need an introduction. Do you know what? My spelling is absolutely atrocious. So introduction. Now, the reason why we're adding these chapters is really because we want to make it easy for people to read. We want to make it easy for people to dive in and get to the section that they just want to get to. So chapter 1, here we would have a paragraph of text. I don't really need to walk you through this, do I? So you put in your copy there, but the important thing is to give your chapter title a title headline, heading of 1. That's right. It's been a while since I've done this. So we give these headings of 1. Then we have, underneath 1, we have the content here. And oops, we also have to give the introduction heading 1 as well. So your structure will look like this. Obviously, you have to add more content here. So a really quick and easy way to do content is either to write it yourself as a listicle, so you know the top 10 tips, top 10 ways to X, or you can go on Fiverr, hire someone to do it for you. But the point is, we need to add in a table of contents, because nothing winds me up more when I'm using Kindle is when I download a book and it doesn't have a table of contents. Nothing screams amateur quite like not including a table of contents. So I'm going to show you how to do that, because we've added these as headings 1. So that tells the document to pull these into a table of contents. When we go to Insert Table of Contents, click that, and now it's automatically added a table of contents, which will be clickable in Kindle. So that's a really nice professional way to structure your books. Okay, so once we have our table of contents in there, let's call it table of contents so there's no mistake in it. What we need to do is add in a new page for our cover. So there's probably a faster way of doing it, but what I do is just push it all out onto a new page like that. I keep the table of contents on its own page as well. And then what I like to do is make sure that each chapter heading has its own section. So you'll notice that I won't have two chapter headings on the same page. I'll break them apart like that. So when you do it like this, the amount of content that you really need to create isn't too much, because it's structured in an easy to read format. Okay, so that's how we do that. And then we can update the table of contents to have the page numbers corresponding there. And probably one of the most important parts of this whole thing is, how do you add affiliate links, or how do you promote stuff in here? Well, let's say we have a chapter. Let's go down. Chapter 1, we might have resources or products, and what we can do is add links here. So we can grab this piece of text, we can go up, let's grab that, let's go up here, click Insert Link, and now we can paste in the link to any website or any offer or anywhere on the internet. And we can have these throughout the document. So that's one way to do it, or another way could be to have a resources section at the bottom of the document. So we have a chapter that is called resources. Resources, and then make that heading, head 1. If I can find thingy. Oops. Where are we at? It's here, isn't it? Okay, heading 1. And then we can have a list of product 1, product 2. If you're going down this avenue, what I recommend you have is a reason to buy it. So you give people, a solid reason. And when we're talking about influencing people, there's 2 ways that we need to influence people. So people need a logical reason and an emotional reason. So you put 2 reasons in, and that's going to increase your conversion rate. One, a logical, so that's why they can tell other people why they've purchased it. And then an emotional reason, a selfish reason why they really buy it. You need to have both. So here, if we add that in, let's hit this little icon here, the refresh tab, and there we have resources updated with the corresponding page number. Okay, so once your document is all done, you have your content figured out, we need to add a cover. So let's head over to canva.com, and here we have this search bar. So if we go something like ebook cover, click on that. Now we have loads of templates to choose from. Many of these are free, some you do have to pay for, or we can start with a blank e-cover. Click on that, and now we can have a look at potential ideas. So we might want to go with this one. Let's drag it in. That one is free. We can see that it's got the free tab there. So we can change the picture, we can change the text, we can drag everything around, restructure it however we want. And then we can export it, so we can download, keep it PNG, and then download. And then that's done. So what we will do then is go back to the PDF, and we will go insert image, upload from computer, pull it in there, and then resize it so it's it's done on the document. When your ebook is ready to go and you're happy with it, go to File, Download, PDF document. That will download it obviously as a PDF, as an ebook, to your computer, and then we can upload that to Amazon. So let's go ahead and have a look at Amazon Kindle publishing. So if you Google Kindle Direct Publishing, it will take you to kdp.amazon.com. Click on that, then sign into your account, and you'll have a bookshelf here. So here you can create a new ebook, a Kindle ebook or a paperback. So what you could do is try out the ebook. If it's successful and you get good reviews and people enjoy it, then you can think about maybe converting it into a paperback. But for today, just to get you some traffic, we want to go with Kindle ebook. I have to put in my password again. And this is where you will choose your language. A lot of this is just self-explanatory. So choose your book title, think about the emotional impact, about the keywords, think about the subtitle again, and give them a reason to buy it, to download it rather, because these are going to be free. At the minimum, for people who are not a member of Kindle Unlimited, you will charge, I think it's 99 cents. But for most people who grab these books, it's going to be free, because that's really the market you're targeting. So you fill in all this data. Don't leave anything blank if you can help it. Some stuff might not be relevant to you, like edition number. That might not be important. But author. Now, do you have to use your real name? No. You are more than entitled to use a pen name. You can use whatever name you like. Lots of authors through history have done that. They've used pseudonyms, they've used pen names, and you can too. If you're working with other contributors, give them credit here as well. Now, the description. This is really important, okay? Because you have 4,000 characters to play with. So take advantage. Really fill this in. Give it as much content in here as you can. You know, that's going to help with how the algorithm decides where to place you. It's not the only factor, you know, sales are really important as well, or number of downloads. That's going to influence things as well. And now you can decide on the publishing rights. You can decide if it's a public domain work, and that will allow other people to reuse and take portions of your book if you want them to. If you're unsure, just go with I own the copyright and you hold the necessary publishing rights. Keywords, very important. Think about the structure of Amazon. Now, what do I mean by that? Let me show you. If we go to the Kindle store and we have a look at the Kindle Unlimited section in particular, you're going to have all these niches. You're going to have these different sections. So let's say we want to go with, let's choose one, health and fitness. If we click on that, now we can drill down into the niche level. So it starts at health and fitness. We can drill down into, let's go with exercise and fitness. If we click on that, now we have a very specific structure that we can use in our keywords. So we can go weight loss, we can go health and fitness, and we can go exercise and fitness as our keywords. And then we can get really specific about who this piece of content is for. So we could go men over 40. We can add any type of keywords that we like, and it will even help you to choose the keywords. So how do I choose keywords? It will give you more tips there. Next, we have category. So we can set the category. Again, just like we saw previously, we have this kind of structure. There we can choose to add it to a very specific category. So we can go non-fiction. If we go down to health and fitness, look at all these different niches that we can get our Kindle book indexed in. I would say go as deep as possible if you can, if it's relevant. So open up all your options, you know. And the point here is to really become a bestseller in one of these categories. So for example, let's say we're going with health and fitness, and we want to become a bestseller in skincare. So there you can see the selected categories will be non-fiction, health and fitness, diseases, skincare. Let's remove that. So choose the one that is most relevant for you. So there we have men's health. So there the categories would be non-fiction, health and fitness, men's health. So the point is to try and get a bestseller status in that category, because it's easier to become a bestseller here than in that niche here. So it's easier to become a bestseller in men's health than in health and fitness, because men's health is more niche. Okay, so when you're all set up with your categories, go ahead, choose all the like age range and grade range, fill those in. You can choose to pre-order or not, then click save and continue. And I really don't need to walk you through all the options, because honestly, it's foolproof stuff. Even I can do it. So you're going to be okay. Just go through all the forms, and you'll be up and running before you know it. But the important thing to note about this strategy, just like any other strategy, is to be consistent. So we don't just rely on a single ebook. We can churn these out really quickly, of high quality, and get them indexed, get people through. And then as long as we're continuing to deliver value to people, they're going to continue to come back and get these Kindle Unlimited books and download them and, buy the stuff that we recommend. And you're targeting an enormous audience here, but the important thing is to be consistent, just like any other marketing strategy. And when you are consistent, you can achieve amazing results. Like Matt, he's making millions of dollars online thanks to my training. And if you want to know the secret and you really are serious about growing a profitable internet business, then you're going to need more web traffic. So I will give you the traffic methods that I have used to grow a new website to over 30,000 website visitors every day for free. You can get that entire training for free when you go to profitcopilot.com/traffic, and I'll also put a link to that in the description. And if you found this training useful, give it a thumbs up below, subscribe to the channel too, hit that little notification bell so you never miss an update from me, and I will hopefully see you again in a couple of days' time. Take care.